Yo dudes! Welcome to How to Make Salad. Super tasty. So many people this time of year are making salad and typically it's with leaves, lettuce, tomato, and it's pretty bland. We're going to share with you the secret of how to make incredible salad that's perfect for any meal of the day. Okay, so this is the framework approach which we're going to use. Can you see that? So it's a simple framework which breaks down, and it's the secret of how to make a tasty salad. It's from our new book, Vegan Cooking for Everyone, where we break down the framework and teach you how to cook for all types of dishes and not simply follow recipes. Comes out in 2 weeks. We're super excited.
Link down below to pre-order, and if anyone's outside of Ireland and the UK, you can, best place to get us from the book depository. It's our best book yet. We're super excited. Anyway, down to making salads.
Okay, so we're going to show you how to make the simple framework of how to make salad taste good. Okay, so first up, we're going to include grains and beans. We've got 25% is quinoa. We're using any kind of grain, whether it's rice, quinoa, couscous.
And just make sure your grain is cooked. Okay, so we're using cooked quinoa. We're going to go in with approximately 250 grams.
We're going to go in with the same amount of beans. So I've got 250 grams of cooked cannellini beans, but use whatever kind of beans you have.
Beans are lentils. So what we want to make here is a salad that's really hearty, really substantial, but yet is light and packed full of flavor.
Yeah, so as we were saying, basic framework is 25% cooked grain, 25% beans. We're gonna go with 15%.
Just do that again without burping.
Sorry, yes. So basic framework is 25% cooked grain, 25% cooked bean. That's of the total volume of the salad. We've got 15% of cooked veg.
So you can vary it up here. We have some cooked sweet potato, we have some tofu, I have some beetroot. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, just to show you. So there's a little bit of cooked beetroot here. There's a few sun-dried tomatoes if you wanna mix it up. I'm just showing you what direction you can go. This is a kind of idea. Here's some roasted red pepper. I have some cooked tofu. So it's 15% cooked veg, and vary it up. You could simply go with sweet potato if you want. I have some tofu, some beetroot.
I've got some grilled courgette. I'm just gonna get a scissors and chop these up.
A few sweet potatoes. Next up, we have 15% raw veg. So decide what type of raw veg, whether you want to go with the cucumber, cherry tomato, you want to go with spring onions or scallions, you want to go with some chopped onion. You can mix it up again, play with it. I'm going to go with a good chunk of cucumber. I just think it's juicy, it's fresh, it's vital. It's just going to cut through the starch nicely. Decide how big or small you want to make your cucumber. I'm going to just chop it nice and small little cubes.
Okay, nice top tip while your twin is chopping the cucumber. I love scallions, I think they go fantastic. Add that subtle onion note.
Okay, next up, we're gonna go with 10% leafy greens. So any type of lettuce, whether you wanna go lettuce, you wanna go Batavia lettuce, you wanna go rocket, you wanna go pak choi, spinach.
We've got about 100 grams of rocket here, just washed and cleaned. And we're gonna go in with a few different herbs. We've got about 5% herbs.
So herbs of choice, I think what herbs do is they just bring this kind of extra element of flavor. They bring high nutrient density and just an extra complexity to the dish.
This is a very fancy salad. This is just super tasty and elaborate.
So I have flat parsley, so just make sure to chop the stalk nice and finely and don't waste it. I also have some mint. With mint stalk, just be careful, it can be a bit fibrous, so just remove the leaves from the stalk. But again, use cilantro, dill, fennel, whatever type of herb you like. Obviously, if you don't like mint, just replace with coriander, basil, fennel, chive, any other type of fresh.
Yeah. Okay, take your hands and we're gonna go in and toss the whole salad and mix it all together. So you can see the colors are fantastic.
Last and final thing, 5% dressing. So in this dressing, we're just keeping it simple because we really want to taste and accentuate the flavor of the veg that's in there.
So I'm gonna go with 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using a rapeseed oil here, but use whatever oil you have. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon of olive oil or lemon juice. So typically in a dressing, I'll go with 3-part oil to 1 part acid, whether it be vinegar or oil, and then a little bit of salt and black pepper.
And obviously, if you want to make it oil-free, just leave out the oil. Just replace with lemon juice. That'll work grand.
Just lemon juice?
Season. Yeah, just lemon juice.
Put in a little bit of black pepper. And if you like a little bit of sweet, add a little bit of maple syrup too.
In that goes.
Take your hands and we're gonna toss it all again. Okay, last and final step I think is really important. So we've dressed it, we've got all our flavors in there. Now to really garnish it and take it to the next level. I find fruit and salads fantastic. I love a few berries on top. So we go with a few different berries. This will give the pop of color and really accentuate the colors and add some nice texture to the salad.
It also adds a juicy freshness. Obviously, if you don't like fruit and salads, just leave it out. Last thing. PPPS. Toasted nuts and seeds. So I've just literally on a dry pan just toasted some pumpkin, some sunflower, and some flaked almond with a little pinch of salt. You go with some cashews. It's just going to add a bit of bite.
It really accentuates a different kind of contrasting texture to all those kind of soft leafy greens, the quinoa, the roasted veg, the raw veg, and you've got that crunch of nuts, which really takes the next level. That is one of the tastiest salads you are going to eat. As we were saying, this is a recipe. This framework is from our new book, which really, if you don't like recipes, this book tries to teach you how to cook without recipes. It's based on our Ultimate Vegan Cooking course, where we've had 10,000 people through it from all over the world, which really teaches how to cook rather than follow recipes. So it's amazing. It's available for pre-order. Link down below if you're interested.
Last final tip is that my kids don't really like eating salad like this sort of thing. So simple thing that we do is just take a tortilla, whatever type of tortilla that you use, put some sort of hummus or pesto or some sort of sauce on it. We're just using our sun-dried tomato pesto. Put a nice coating. It's just going to bring a bit more moisture to it.
And literally take a couple of spoonfuls of salad, pop it on top. So it's almost like a salad burrito.
Voila, there's a lovely simple salad burrito. My kids love eating salad burritos, think they're delicious.
There we go. I'm going to horse into his one.
Wow. So full of flavor. Huge variety of macronutrients. That is delicious. That is absolutely epic. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Link down below for the book and sending lots of love. Cheers.